anymore. What the fuck? You heard that shit?
Was that a dog?
Yo, what the fuck was that?
No, that was no dog, dude.
That was not a dog crying or something?
No, that wasn't a dog. No way, that was a
No,
dog.
dude, that sounded like Llorona, dude.
No, for real.
No,
for
I'm
real.
asking you, did you hear that?
Because with this on, I don't know, and the Super Beanie might have distorted it, but for sure,
No,
it sounded to
no.
me like it was a dog crying, like, you know,
No.
somebody's beating him, you know what I mean? Like,
No. This
but
sounded
it was weird because it wasn't like yelpy.
exactly. That's why it wasn't a dog.
And I was like, that sounds weird.
Dude,
I think we just picked up
you
some
brought your
paranormal
fucking...
shit.
No, he brought his fucking Mexican voodoo in here.
Who?
You did, dude.
You bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
You
from
believe in
there,
that
dude.
bullshit, dude.
I'm not even from there.
It's because I'm brown.
Nah, I seen you. You have the Santa Muerte.
Yeah. Oh, my
Shit.
Jesus.
You call me a
Jesus.
beaner, you
I seen the Santa Muerte by your door, dog.
Dude, don't fuck around about that.
No, I'm serious.
shit's
This
no
guy
joke.
right here, and this guy doesn't fuck around either, dude. He gets down with that shit,
Who's
dude.
fat?
Who?
He said he wants to be blessed with money.
Who?
You.
You.
Me.
Yeah, we're talking about you and your Mexican voodoo.
You
Oh,
brought
yeah, that
you
racist
brought in those
In
evil
your-
I think you
spirits
want to
over
close
here.
the blinds, dog.
I
That's how you
think there's
let the
somebody
devil
looking
in.
through the window, dog, and we're on the second floor. That's some.
You don't even have blood outside your door, like Jesus said, dude.
Hey, we are. We're on the second floor for a reason, dude. We're the upstairs neighbors.
We're
Your
the
mouth doesn't fly,
upstairs
dude.
neighbors.
What is like
We're about to start
a fucking
stomping the
chupacabra
yard.
already be at the door
and
trying to
then
deliver a
only-
pizza?
Who's
Dude.
delivering a pizza?
The chupacabra, dog.
What the fuck?
That's
Since
what
we're
they
damn,
got.
the economy is bad when the chupacabra has to go and get a job.
Dude, they're gonna throw him over the wall too.
They're gonna what did he do wrong?
Trump wants to
He's
kick
just
me out.
trying to feed his family.
Trying to make a living. He's just hustling all this blood.
Better not have a family.
They better not be multiplying
They're
and
not,
shit.
whatever the fuck that was outside.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that was a weird
What
start.
did that shit
That
sound
was a
like?
weird dude.
Dude, it was like
You guys-
a cry, like, but
Yeah, if you guys don't know what Llorona is,
Nah,
all right,
I don't
it's,
want to know that shit.
it was definitely the Llorona.
Yeah.
Don't say that shit, dude.
for all you
can't
listeners
say
out
that.
there
I
that don't know what that is.
That they
all right.
only, that they were only located at one place in the world.
Well,
dude.
see, we thought we were safe
Mexico.
because supposedly she only roams around the fields of Mexico, but apparently she got pissed off by Trump
So she-
trying to build that wall. So she said,
she's-
"Fuck your wall.
She's trying to.
I'm gonna come on over here and I'm gonna fuck with everyone over here in the U.S."
Leave it to a woman to go wreak damage
Exactly.
on- wreak
Leave it to a
havoc
woman to
on
try to
innocents.
ruin everyone's fun.
No, hell have no fury like a woman scorned.
No, sir. All right.
I feel like everyone's parents has one story about the Llorona.
Yeah,
Or
and
somebody that knows somebody.
and I'm pretty sure every single one of us, because we do have Mexican parents,
I do.
are traumatized by one of those stories,
Seriously.
and you still remember about that, and you're like, "Fuck,
Yeah,
dude,
like,
I'm fucked for life."
why
now,
do I
'cause-
gotta know that shit?
Why do I gotta know that shit? I'm like 5 years old. Are you trying to teach me some sort of lesson? You know, like
It's
all
not-
I
you're
did
doing is-
was not go to sleep right away, and you're already telling me that I'm gonna die and shit. Like,
Or
what
are you
the
thinking
fuck?
about seeking therapy?
Like, I just want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. That's all.
I'll tell you, I just wanted a McDonald's. Why'd you have to give me this whole fucking story about some lady that killed her fucking kids just because I asked for some
She
McDonald's?
drowned them.
How does that benefit me?
How does that benefit me? I mean, it benefits you, but you know, it's gonna be expensive for me when I'm an adult and I need
Dude,
therapy.
You know how many drugs I have to take when I'm older?
How many drugs are you taking now?
Hmm.
No comment.
I plead the fifth.
So hold on, you have to have one.
A
Your
story.
parent, yeah, of your parent.
Okay.
What's the story?
Let me think. A good one. I'm trying to.
No, it has to be the Llorona.
Like,
Oh,
She don't have a Llorona story?
Yeah, I got one. But of my friend when she went to Mexico.
go for
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
You have one, so there we go.
Yeah, well, it's not that long, but it was pretty short. So she went to Mexico, whatever, fucking one of those places, which is a lot, where there's no lights and shit. There's no electricity.
Oh,
out
so
there.
basically Mexico, and like 80% of it.
You know what I mean? So
Wait
you know
a-
what I mean?
Way to narrow it down.
Yeah, way to narrow it down.
You
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, but it was such a long time ago. It was back in 2007 when she told me.
Oh,
back-
07.
yeah.
So it was already a good minute.
Dang, dude.
it's
I
been
was
about
like,
10
I was
years.
17. I was
17.
17.
Yeah, we were just out of high school. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, pretty much.
First year of college.
Yeah. And then she told me that she got out to go to the bathroom. It was already like late at night.
Which is a big mistake to do in Mexico anyways.
Yeah, pretty
because
much.
everybody knows that the restrooms in Mexico are about 100 yards away outside,
I didn't-
away from everyone in the middle of nowhere. You know, everybody knows that shit.
See, that's how you know you're Mexican, when you know some shit like that, because that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, exactly.
The bathroom is like 20 fucking feet away from the house, outside
Yeah.
where there's no fucking lights.
Don't ever go. Don't ever get the midnight peepees.
Make sure you take a piss and a shit before the sun sets.
Dude, it's fucking gnarly out there, dude. Like, to this day, I was only like fucking 4 or 5 last time I went to Mexico.
It's been a minute.
And dude, I can really remember it really vivid.
Yeah, you have this distinct picture of like, this is Mexico right here.
Yeah. So anyways, back. Yeah, back.
Yes, we are.
We're still in Mexico. We're still in Mexico.
Okay,
We're just talking about we're trying to paint a picture, you know, for our listeners, so they realize
For those who have never
the
been, don't
environment.
go.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
Some parts are cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool
But
parts.
finish the story though. Finish the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so basically it's like a rural area, like it's just the rancho out there, ranch, just like crops or whatever,
Yeah,
or nothing.
They're like a town of a town. That's
Yeah.
how little it is. They call them colonias. They're so tiny. There's no addresses. There's no nothing.
I think it's just like one house for like the next couple of miles is another house.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those places where there's. So she has to go to the bathroom. It's like super late at night, and she goes to the bathroom outside, walk into the stupid ass bathroom, and then so she's like doing her business.
What makes it a stupid ass bathroom though?
Why? Because it's
Like,
outside.
Like, was it designed like in a really
Yeah.
stupid manner,
Was it like a wonky looking one or
or did it just piss you off one day and you just got beef with it?
exactly?
I don't know. I guess I'll send her a text and ask her that.
Damn, she broke your heart then.
It's a stupid one.
She,
So,
she, she,
right.
didn't, she didn't paint the picture that pretty, dude.
Okay.
Oh, so you automatically assumed it was a stupid bathroom.
Oh, no.
I'm picturing like a
I'm
really
I'm
wonky
No,
one.
I know what he means now. By stupid bathroom, he means it wasn't even a bathroom at all. Like no shack. It was probably just a bucket out in the middle of the field.
So anyways, back to the stupid bathroom.
Back to the dumbass bathroom.
All right, back to the story.
It was a nice bathroom. It had a toilet, no lever, some water.
Some water.
No water. It was just a hole.
It wasn't porcelain or flooring, I'll tell you that. It was probably just dirt. Tierra.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's doing her business, and then she sees, like, just to cut it short, she sees a light passing through, like, the front. But there's no traffic at that hour at all. I mean, there's no traffic going there at
And
all.
there's no people in general.
just her and her
Everyone's trying to hide from the Llorona.
Exactly. Everybody over there knows the rules, man. That's why when you go over there as a tourist, you're fucking up. You gotta ask the people what's up, because if you just go in there pretty much blindfolded because you don't know the rules, you don't know how to pay the spirits their respect.
That's exactly what I was saying. If you don't pay the respect, dude.
Try not to speak in English either. It doesn't help.
It just pisses them off.
It only pisses them off, but makes them see dollar signs.
Yeah. All right, go on with your story.
Oh, yeah, so fucking light passes by the bathroom, and she's like, what the fuck? There shouldn't be anybody up at this hour, and there's no cars. And then she fucking, like, looks through, I think she said that she creaked it open, and she looked through the fucking front, and it was like a glowing, like, walking by, and it was like a woman, basically like a woman in, like, shining light or some shit like that.
A woman in a shining
Like,
light.
she was glowing,
Like,
is what she said.
she had an aura.
So she saw Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
That's all I see.
It's not Mr. Burns. It's not a monster, dude. It's a La Llorona.
La Llorona?
I don't know, dude. I think he saw Mr. Burns.
think
It's glowing.
so.
Like,
You know,
I don't know.
trying
glowing.
to spread love.
Nah, dude.
So,
It's breaking.
so
What?
did she do when she saw this glowing?
She pretty much froze. Like, she stayed in the bathroom until it pretty much just passed by, and as soon as it, like, passed right, like, away from, like, I guess viewers distance,
Yeah.
she fucking booked it right to the door, went into her cousin's room, and then just like, can I sleep in here with you? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, she came into the bed, just stayed there the whole night, and she was freaking out, looking everywhere, and she was trying
Yeah.
to see that it comes back, but it never came back.
That's another thing about La Llorona. When it happens, you don't speak about it. You don't tell people,
Yeah.
yo, La Llorona's out there,
yeah, you don't
because
say that shit, dude.
they don't want to hear that bullshit.
No.
Because you're all you're doing is spreading it.
that's a
You're
serious
spreading
subject.
it. You
That's a
know, if it
serious
happened to
thing.
you, keep it to yourself.
Like
don't
AIDS.
pass on the curse to me.
Like syphilis.
You know, that those are the rules that I'm
Gonorrhea.
telling you about, that you gotta let people know.
Start naming all these
HIV.
STDs.
HIV, STD,
Oh no, STIs.
gonorrhea,
STIs. My bad.
Bad
Genesis
credit.
diarrhea.
So that's that one. What do you have a Llorona story?
Now that I can think of the top of my head right now. What about you?
Dude.
My mom.
I'm cooking.
I'm sure you do.
I don't know. My mom once told me that one of her brothers used to like get like super hammered,
Uh huh.
And for a while, he would tell his, I guess my grandma, like, hey, like some lady walks me home, like every time.
Yeah.
And so she's like, what? And then I guess like one time she's like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see who's the one that's walking him home.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, it was, you know, not
Like, you don't know walking his ass home.
Yeah,
Watching
dude.
over him.
Holding hands in the daytime and shit.
Nah, not in the daytime. Like,
It's never in the daytime. That's
it's
the thing
never
with
in
these
the
stories.
daytime.
It's never in the daytime.
It's never in the daytime.
It has to be specific. It's like a rule.
It's a rule, you know. Everything has order, you know. Shit just doesn't happen at random.
Even ghosts.
Even ghosts follow the rules.
So I guess like my grandma was like totally freaked out. She's like, "Dude, get the fuck inside!" Like,
I get.
Bring me my shotgun.
I mean,
yeah, dude.
En el cilantro y el huevo.
yeah. I mean, I don't have a La Llorona story, but I do have a ghost story that happened to my sister.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you remember that?
Scary, dude.
Yeah, that shit. All right, so
No, don't tell me that shit.
Wait, is this the one with the
old lady
Yeah,
in
the
the living
fucking
room.
lady.
I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, because your house was haunted,
The
huh?
house,
The one,
an
the
old
mobile
lady used to live there, and she died. She died in the house before we got it. So we got it. I mean, it was available because the old lady died, and
No.
when we bought it. It was fully furnished and everything because she was living there, and then she died. Yeah. So, anyways,
Goddamn.
and this was, I don't know, back in like 2003 or something like that. And my sister, she was little. I don't know, maybe she was like 10 years old, something like that. And we were just in a house. And it was just me and her, and she was in the living room watching TV. I was in my room, probably playing Halo or something. You know?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so I would always just lock myself in the room and just, put on
By
a
Halo,
headset,
he means whacking off.
whacking off to Sam's
Jerking a
voice.
little weenie.
That's just how he strokes it with like a halo.
Yeah, I would leave the door unlocked because just the thought of somebody walking in at any moment just made it that much more exciting. Well, anyways, no, I would lock my door. I would lock my door, and then it was the regular routine. I would be in my room, playing games and shit. And one day, it was the same thing. I was in there playing games, and suddenly I just hear someone banging at my door, super loud. I have the headphones on, I had the headset. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck's banging at my door? So I get up, and I heard my sister. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck she wants. I'm not going to open the door.
Like, oh my god, such an annoying little sister.
Yeah, but she starts banging on the door again, like really, really hard. So at this point, I'm getting mad.
Like the police.
I'm getting
and
mad.
shit.
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you fucking banging on my door and shit?
Banging on my door.
Yeah,
Goddamn
and
police.
then she's, she still steps it up. She starts kicking it and banging on it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then at this point, she starts yelling, open the fucking doors. So I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck's going on over here? And I go and open the door, and before I could even ask, like, what the fuck are you doing? She runs into my room, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she just ran in there, and then she's telling me, close the door, and I'm like, what? Why? So I'm standing there because I'm confused. Like,
Are you
why?
thinking like a burglar or
No,
something?
I'm thinking like, dude, why do you want me to close the door? I was confused. I didn't know what was going on, so I was just standing there. And she's like, close the fucking door. And I mean, I was just standing there confused, like, what? Why? And I still didn't close the door, so she still ran and slammed the door and locked it. And she's crying, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell's going on? And then, so I was gonna open the door and check, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck happened? And she tells me, don't open the fucking door. Don't open the door. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? And she's crying. And she says, there's an old lady out there. I'm like, an old lady? Like, there's an old lady out there. Don't open the door. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I had no idea what's going on. So I'm not scared. I'm more confused than anything. But she's crying. And she tells me there's a fucking old lady, and I think it's her ghost, and she was trying to get me. And and I was like, what? And she starts telling me when she calms down. When she calmed down, she starts telling me, we were in the room, we weren't getting out. She told me that she was sitting there in the sofa watching TV, and she saw someone walk into the kitchen. She saw it in her peripheral vision. She thought it was my mom. Like, oh, it's probably my mom. She's home. She walked into the kitchen.
Dude, that's the worst when you think it's like someone in your family,
Yeah.
and you walk up to it so fucking like blank.
Nonchalant or whatever.
Yeah, so
unguarded.
Exactly. So she thinks it's my mom, and then she sees it again. She goes into the diner. So the diner was connected with the living room. But when she gets to the diner, she sees that
The dining room?
Yeah, the dining room. It's not my mom. It's an old lady. So she was like, what the fuck? Like, who's this old lady? And she went towards the window because she was looking out the window. She went towards the window and was looking out the window. So that's when my sister was like, who the fuck is this old lady that's in here? And when she had that thought, like, who the fuck is this old lady that's looking out the window? She said that the old lady turned around and looked at her dead in the eyes.
No.
Yeah.
scary.
And then she was like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck is this old lady? And then when they made eye contact, the old lady starts walking towards her. So that's when she got up.
Dude, that is
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah, she got up and she booked it towards my room, and that's why she was banging on my door because she was trying to get my attention. Like, let me in the room. There's this fucking old lady, you know.
She probably freaked out. Didn't even know how the door works.
And she said that the old lady was coming, and there used to be like a hallway, right, in like my room, separating the rooms. There was a hallway towards the kitchen, and she said that the old lady was following her, and she was coming down the hallway towards the door. So that's when she started freaking out, like, open the fucking door. Like, the old lady was walking towards her still until I opened the door, and I was like, oh fuck.
This whole story, dude, I'm still convinced you were whacking off.
Nah, I was playing Halo. There was no whacking off at that point.
The whole time I'm just like, dude, you were totally
boner
whacking
is
off.
dead.
The boner. Nah, Halo was the boner killer.
Like she fucked up your little jack off
Wait,
session.
so then what? After she came in and told you what happened, like, did you guys just stay in the room or did you eventually go out?
We stayed in a room for a while until like about 2 hours. I would say about 2 hours passed by, and I finally like, okay, I'm gonna open a door and see what's going on. So I went out there and there was like nothing there.
There was fire on the walls.
There was fire in the walls. There was shit written in blood that said "fuck Paul."
I don't even know who that is.
It says old lady greater than La Llorona.
Represent.
No,
Do you-
but yeah,
And do you think ghosts hate each other?
maybe that's a good question.
I don't even know if they consider
Like they-
that a thing.
Can ghosts see other ghosts?
Yeah. If they see other ghosts, like, do you ever think they beef sometimes? Like, yo, what the fuck? You know, like,
Yeah.
stop
Yo,
scaring
this
the
is
kid.
my turf, son. You go find yourself your own kid.
You go terrorize some children somewhere else, dick.
In the movies, they always portray them like that they're constantly battling. Like,
Oh, for control,
remember that
right?
movie, The Others,
No, I don't.
where I had like the little boy. You think that boy was like the bad guy, but he was actually trying to warn the main character.
Oh, yes.
And it was
yes.
like some other bitch that was trying to kill him or something. Like,
Yeah.
The Others.
I think it was called The Others.
It's not the one with a bunch of kids.
Isn't the Others the one with the
that-
dude in the scarecrow thing?
Jeepers Creepers. No.
No. They
Okay.
wore like the scarecrow like bag, like the I don't know.
Bone Collector?
No,
Nah.
man. I think the Others is the one where like the dude fucking like break
Right.
into the house and like fuck people up.
Oh yeah, they have the fucking.
That's another movie. I don't
No,
remember
that
what it's
isn't that
called.
the others.
Yeah, bro. I think you might have it
All right,
wrong.
we're gonna have to
The
Google
Others
it.
is that a
We're gonna have to okay Google.
We're gonna have to okay Google this.
Okay Google. Oh, she's not working, dude. Okay Google. Find me the movies, the Others. So we're gonna
Here's some
find.
information about the others. Here are the movies playing.
Oh no, Paul was right. It's the one with Nicole Kidman.
But is it how like I said?
I would have to read, the
I'll
plot.
read it. Or do you want to read
Hold
it?
on. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty good for a horror film
Yeah.
or a
These
thriller.
days, actually.
I mean, here's the trailer. So,
Yeah, we could find out
Dude,
real
what's
quick.
the fucking movie? The one? Oh, The Outsiders.
Oh, Outsiders.
No, it's not
No,
The
but it's
Outsiders.
something like that, right?
Yeah, dude, it has to be.
Just look it up. It's what was it called?
Damn, dude, this is really bothering me.
The one with those people who try to break in and fuck you up?
Yeah,
And they're wearing like those bags over their head, like,
Yeah.
and they're trying to break into the house.
That one's
and the
I
family.
forgot what
It's
that
like
one was called.
it was
The
fucking
Outsiders?
corny.
You
as
said it-
Strangers.
Oh, the Stranger.
Yes,
There you go.
I think so. Let's look that one up. Is it The Strangers or Strangers?
I think it's just try both. Let's see what happens.
We got time.
We got time. It's not like our viewers are.
Oh yeah, that's what it
It's
is.
The Strangers?
You
Strangers.
guys are doing anything important anyways. Work?
Yeah, we're sitting here fucking.
Fuck up.
Who
You
has
know
a
you're
job
on-
these days, anyways?
Shut the fuck up. You're on Facebook, dude. Fucking sending dick pics.
Probably on Instagram,
Snapchat and shit.
jerking off to all those models.
I don't know, but I think I have An old lady story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
wanna
the
hear
ghost
that
lady.
Is it about your apartment?
You know what? No, not this one.
Okay.
Actually, no. Cinta did see an old lady walk right here. Actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Here, you're this bad.
Yeah. At this pad, dude.
All right,
fuck
so
we
this
doing
is the
here,
end
man?
of the podcast. I'm leaving. Thank you. Good night.
Published out already. We already knew. This is the way he's gonna go.
I mean, I love ghosts and everything, but that shit's scary.
Nah, dude. I think it's all like
Yeah,
in
but
your
you,
head
you have that
sometimes.
mechanism where you just knock out on command.
That
You're
mechanism.
just like,
It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
you're playing possum. I can't do that.
I wish I could do that.
Dude, I can fall asleep so fucking fast. It's ridiculous.
Like one day you're just gonna wake up in the netherworld or something, dude.
Fuck. You're gonna
did.
transcend
What's the
dimensions.
shit like-
I did. It was a couple weeks ago, and I was after some edibles.
Oh shit, dude! He was
Yeah.
riding.
Nah,
He was riding that magic
Oh
dragon.
no, wait, that was the clinic I went to last week.
Oh, it
Yeah.
seemed like a wonderland.
Yeah, that was terrible, dude. Never again.
Never again. That's
Did-
what they all say.
No way,
Don't do
dude.
drugs, kids.
I thought I was dead. I
Unless you
truly,
want to.
Well, maybe you
thought I
did
was
die.
dead. Maybe I did die. Maybe I'm still dead.
Maybe, and you don't even know it. You've been dead this entire time. It's like the Sixth Sense.
Nah, you're just dead inside, dude.
Oh fuck, dude! What are you, emo?
Jesus Christ, you said some hipster shit right
You
now.
had to
Hipster
take it there.
shit.
I mean,
You
look,
just
what,
said
look
some
what he's wearing.
That ain't me.
Bro,
Just because I have some self-respect now, dude.
Self-respect is that what you call self-respect?
No.
I'm just-
you're just gonna let him, dude. Come on, man.
What?
See, this is why sometimes I feel like we need Sammy, dude. Just
we need
really
Sammy,
good,
dog, because then he gets emotional and then he starts talking shit too.
Yeah. And I can make fun of him a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he gets out of control, just like you're
he
saying.
gets out of
does.
control.
He starts getting naked and stuff, like
Yeah.
start trying to touch us, which is
Yeah.
really weird.
I'm just trying to go along with the roast, dude.
With the roast, you're gonna roast yourself too.
No, that ain't me.
That ain't you.
Hey, do you guys feel like the whole roasting thing, like on your homies, just started like recently, or do you think it's always been like a
It's
thing?
always been
I
like
think
that.
it's always been that
Yeah,
way.
it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
I-
so.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it's kind of like now, like it's a thing, you know, like the kids that are younger than us and shit.
Oh,
I don't know what generation it is, but I guess they're like always roasting on each other.
oh, like it became a thing in itself. Where
Yeah.
all they do is just roast on
Yeah,
themselves.
like all day.
Like that's how they hang out,
yeah,
just roasting.
yeah. I mean, I hang out with like the twins and all that. They're a little bit younger than me, but I think they're still millennials. I think they're still considered millennials.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But
they
dude,
are.
yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely roast all day. Like,
That's all they do.
yeah, it's weird.
Just
I
roast
mean,
them.
I kind of go along with it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
but
pretty
then-
funny. I mean,
You just watch them go at it.
yeah, dude. Do you know who's the number one person who used to roast on me?
Who?
My mom.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
I
I
think
feel
that's almost like every household. There's always that one person that just
That Mexican mom.
yeah. It's like they keep you in check, you know.
Yeah.
You start getting lippy,
Trying to
you
get
know.
lippy.
It's like oh shit, you really you're asking for it. You really want this? All right, and then they start roasting your
You get
ass,
some type of sandals
Yeah, and
across the head.
and then you just sit there and you wonder and question why you even raised your voice in the first place.
Dude. So,
Yeah, the old lady story, dude.
oh yeah, no, I didn't finish the old lady story.
You ain't even started.
You said that there was an old lady that walked by your room,
Wow.
but was that the story you
Oh.
were talking about?
Oh, that's right. No, yeah. There was one time where it was me and my buddy. We're gonna go out and do some hoodlum stuff, some hood rat
Some
shit.
hood rat shit.
Yeah, that's what the kids say now. But
hmm
Hood red.
anyways, I was waiting to be. I was a hoodlum, and I was waiting for it to get like a little bit darker. And my sister used to live next door. My
He just
sister.
reminds me of Kevin when he says that shit.
What?
I mean, when he sees like a bunch of like maybe like cholo types or tattoo types or vape types out there just in a clique, and Kevin goes, "Oh no, hoodlums, hooligans,
Hooligans, yeah.
good
Dude.
for nothings."
Damn.
It was just like a bunch of dudes just walking around
Yeah, dude, just a clique.
playing Pokemon Go.
They're just probably playing
Yeah,
Pokemon Go.
they're just playing Pokemon Go. Dude, over here, all like,
Probably up to no good.
yeah, you piece of shit. This is
For
just,
nothings
this
are
is
good for nothing.
like this is why we need the wall.
Hey.
This is exactly why they want to build that wall.
I'm about to start a petition for a second wall behind that wall.
Fuck.
Dude. So anyway, and I got this like weird feeling. Anyway, back to the story. You know, I got this weird feeling that someone was staring at me. It was coming like from next door. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, who fucking yawned in the podcast, dude?
I don't know. We're bored out of our own podcast.
I'm bored already. Fuck this shit.
Stop it right
But
now.
no, but anyway, so yeah. Anyway, this house next door a lot of people used to come in and out. I'm jumping around in this story. A lot of people are coming in and out. And so one night, I'm waiting till it gets a little bit later, and I noticed that I felt someone like staring at me. And I told my friend, I was like, "Hey man, like, do you feel like someone's staring at you?" He's like, "Yeah, dude. I don't want to say anything, you know." He goes, "But it feels like it's coming from next door." And me and him both like turn the corner, and we can see that the house, nobody lived in it at the time. And I can fucking clearly see. I can clearly see an old lady chilling, just sitting on the like in front of the window, just staring at me.
Staring? Were you guys outside?
Yeah,
So
we're
she-
outside and she was inside.
And she was staring,
She was staring at us.
but nobody
Like-
lived there.
Nobody lived there. It was dark. It was completely dark, but for some reason I was able to see her, like if it was daylight.
It was a house or an apartment?
No, it was a house, and she was just sitting there. And I remember, like, dude, I saw her white hair. I saw her fucking
shit.
yeah, and I saw her blue gown. Like it
What
was
the
such,
fuck?
dude. It was so weird. I was like, nah, I'm done, dude. I'm
Wait, did you see her face?
yeah, I saw her fucking face.
What kind of look did, like, her
All right,
expression?
look, she was just chilling, like looking at us, like
Like
it's
no
just-
expression? Like
Yeah,
a
no,
old-
she didn't have I mean, she was just kind of like looking at us, like what we're doing.
But
you
not
know?
pissed or anything.
Nah, she was just like curious,
Motionless.
you know.
Ah.
Yeah,
As
and
long
she
as
kind
she's
of.
not
You ever
pissed.
seen the meme where like what?
Yeah. That
Oh, the old lady?
Yeah, that's what she kind of looked like,
Okay.
but like a little bit not.
Paz
so-
descanse.
She was probably thinking the same thing. Look at these hoodlums. What are they doing out here?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, we were really up to no good. But yeah, it was the weirdest shit, dude. And I don't know, like I feel like at that time I was kind of asking for it. Like I wanted things like that to
You
happen.
wanted to see something?
Yeah, you know, like I felt like I let it in, you know. Like,
Yeah.
that shit.
You dropped your guard, dude. You stopped praying, didn't you? That's what happened. You
Yeah.
stopped praying at night.
Fucking heathen.
I became Mormon and stuff.
Shit, dude. That's what did it. Little green man.
You fucked up, dude.
Little green man on the moon. Little
That's
bit-
just a gateway drug to Scientology, dude.
Yeah.
Just one step away.
Yeah, once you're there, there's no getting out.
But yeah, it was just so weird, dude. Like, and I remember I was like, dude, I'm not fucking staying at my sister's house because my sister's house is just as bad.
Fuck, dude. You have like
Yeah, my sister's house.
spirits following you everywhere. You
Yeah.
Dude, my
You
sister's
got
house
that
was
juju.
bad, dude. Like everyone said, like if you sleep there, you hear someone like breathing on your ear. Just
Wait, don't you have a story like that? Didn't you say you were sleeping on the couch or something one time and you could hear someone breathing on
no,
you?
it was Jaime.
Oh, Jaime.
It was Jaime, yeah,
Ah.
my brother. So my brother was sleeping. He slept over one night, and you can hear. I guess he was able to hear someone just like breathing in his ear, and he like, and it wasn't even like from just him. It was from him. It was from my sister. One of my buddies that used to. Well, actually, the same buddy that was there at the night. I saw the other one. He heard also someone breathing in his ear.
So they all say the same thing.
Yeah, they all said the same shit. My sister and my niece, they would see like a silhouette of a man like walking around the house.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
That's some creepy shit.
Yeah, and then like my brother-in-law was like, dude, you're so full of shit, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like super like not into that.
He doesn't believe in it.
Yeah, and then I guess one night he woke up to go to the bathroom, and the dude ended up showing up like into the hallway.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's the worst right
so
there.
he was
That's
like,
the
oh,
worst.
yeah, so
When they
he
get
was-
you in the hallway.
Yeah, so he was like, oh damn. So he tried to like go in the bathroom,
Yeah.
but for some reason like he couldn't turn on the light. So he's like, fuck, I'm going back in my room. So this motherfucker started walking like faster
What
to
the
him.
fuck, dude?
So then he starts like freaking out, like, oh fuck. So he's like running back to my sister's room.
Yeah.
And he said that he couldn't open the door. Like it was locked. So she was like, oh damn. Like so he started like fucking flipping out. And my sister heard it.
Yeah.
Like that he was like something was right, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess he fucking storms in and she's like, what happened? And she's like, he's like, nah, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Good.
nothing, you know? Because my sister's a fucking scaredy cat, dude.
Oh, so he tried
Yeah,
not
she
to.
totally fucking freaks out on stuff
Freak
like
out,
that.
yeah.
Like, she used to have like this lady that used to, she'd just appear like in the middle of the night, and just watch her sleep till she couldn't sleep
What?
for like a good fucking month, dude.
I wouldn't be able to sleep either.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking weird.
I probably wouldn't be in there in the first place anymore.
It's every time she fucks around with the Ouija board.
She fucks around with the Ouija board?
She used to.
That's why, dude.
Yeah, that's
Used to.
You
why.
fucked
She
up
was
right
opening portals and
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Dude, you really think it is? You really think like that?
I don't know, man.
Like, what's your take on that?
I mean, I've never personally messed with that, but from the stories I hear, you're playing with shit you're not supposed to be playing with, you know. And a lot of weird, crazy shit starts happening, wherever, you know, like if you're playing in your house, like weird shit starts happening in your house. You know, it's kind of like you're opening the door for things to come in.
Yeah, dude, she totally flips out, dude. Like, I remember one day, I guess she, like, one of her friends, like, brought the Ouija board to school, and they played it.
Yeah.
And, they made her bring it home.
Fuck.
So she
Damn.
came home, and she's like, yo, I'm not taking this shit inside, you know? So, I guess, I remember I came home, and I noticed that the backpack was outside.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, that's weird, you
Yeah.
know? And she's like, oh, yeah, I don't want to bring it in because I put the Ouija board, but I was playing with the Ouija board. You know?
Yeah.
Because she had already had some shit, like, when she played with it
Yeah.
before. Didn't learn her lesson the first time.
I guess not.
But I guess,
Another story for another time.
yeah, second time around. But I remember one time me and my brother were watching, do you guys remember when he used to do, like, new bands and, like, new songs?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why, but I do remember we were watching, Drowning Pool had just came out.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
and I remember I was like, oh, fuck, like, it's so cool. But then, like, my sister was, like, yelling, like, she's
Turn
like,
that shit
stop.
off?
They're like, stop.
Turn
and
that
we're
shit
like,
off.
we're just like, what the fuck? Like, tripping, you know? And then, like, you heard the bathroom door, like, slam. We're like, okay. And then again, like, probably, like, 5-10 minutes later, you just hear, stop, stupid. And boom, you hear the door close. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then the third time, you just hear her, like, like the door open, like, fast.
Yeah.
And like she comes running out, she goes, stop messing around with me, please tell me it was you guys. And we're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about? Like, we're
Yeah.
just watching this video, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, sure enough, dude, like, I guess when she was cleaning the bathroom, someone like kept pushing the door open because she had it, like, slightly open.
Yeah.
Someone kept like just slowly like push it and like
Yeah.
just let it move. So she was like, stop. And
Yeah,
so
because
she put it back.
She was getting scared.
Yeah, and then again, second time. And it
Yeah.
moved. She's like, all right, bitch, and fucking slammed the door.
Yeah.
And I guess this time she locked it,
And they still opened it.
and it fucking opened, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's when she came running out. She's like, oh, shit. But,
So, like,
yeah, I don't fuck with that shit,
I
dude.
don't fuck with that shit.
Nah, dude.
I don't want to fuck with that shit.
we're already too superstitious with this shit already, dude.
I mean, why even
Our
started?
culture.
Yeah.
Our culture's already superstitious.
I think
with that
most.
shit.
I think most cultures are superstitious, except maybe here. I feel like. Over
Nah.
here. People are superstitious here too.
Yeah, I mean,
No, 'cause
it's
I-
got its own history on that.
You know,
too.
because I mean, from what I've heard, a lot of countries and places around the world, they have their own folk stories and all that, and their own superstitions, and they believe in that shit. Like even like in Germany and stuff, places like that,
I mean,
they
what-
believe
what,
in.
What would it be for us? I guess it would be Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, right. But that's like that shit doesn't come into your house or something. That's like
it's like cryptology type shit, like strange creatures that science can't find or prove.
yeah, shit like that. You know, because I remember, I think it was from Southeast Asia. They also have like a Llorona type thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. In Japan,
Yeah.
dude, have
They
you
have one
have you
there,
watched
too.
the Japanese horror films and thrillers?
Nah.
All those movies are based out of like stories of superstitions that they believe.
No way.
Yeah, and they have some creepy ass stories,
Yeah.
like really creepy, and it's all based around their culture. It's pretty crazy. Like they recently remade a movie that was released here.
The
that was-
Grudge.
yeah, that's one of them. But this was another one. It
Oh,
has
for
to
real?
it has to do
Yeah.
with what's the name of the mountain? That
Mount Fuji? No.
yeah, it's in Mount Fuji, but
Fuji?
that park that's like
Su-
before the mountain.
Suicide Forest?
Yeah, the
Suicide
Suicide Forest. That has a name. Well, anyways,
Buku or
there's a
something?
story that there's the spirits that roam around in that place. And there's a movie. They have their own movies made out of that superstition,
Mm-hmm.
and they recently remade a movie here. I forgot what it's called, but it's about that. But it has to do with like an American. I think she's a teacher or something, and she has a twin sister, and she went missing, and she was teaching in Japan. and she went missing in the forest, and she goes to go find her, and they keep telling her that once you go in there, it's hard to get you out because the spirits fuck with you, so you end up going crazy and all that shit. It's a pretty good movie, actually. And, yeah, but it's a remake, so they have their own superstitions, you know what I mean? Like, they believe in that shit too. Like,
Dude.
They don't want to piss off any spirits or nothing like that.
I know they have some like in Hawaii and shit.
Yeah, they have them everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we're about to lose the fucking podcast right now.
Oh, because the battery? Oh no, is it gonna restart?
Oh,
Fuck.
Did you plug it in?
totally. Yeah, I can plug it in right now. But yeah, I never thought about.
About other places having their own superstitions.
Well, yeah, no. Who do we have?
That's what I'm talking about.
We have a couple.
Do we? I can't think of any.
We got the Amityville horror. No, that was not it.
Amityville.
It better not be some bullshit that came
The
out.
Conjuring is based off of true events, and that happened here in America.
Oh, that's right.
That's the one with the bear?
That's the one with the doll.
Yeah, the doll.
The dolls.
Annabelle. Oh, don't speak her name.
But it's about the house that was haunted with the witch.
With
that
the
she's
witch.
or some
Yeah.
shit.
So we have some.
There's some famous ones. Like,
Well,
they've been made
but
into
that was
movies.
based on true events. It's
Yeah.
not really like superstition though.
It
Like
is. Oh well. Okay,
you know,
yeah.
not in the sense
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like it's just like because it's based off of true events.
Yeah.
Of shit that happened.
Rather than like a story.
Yeah, the story passed on.
Yeah.
From generation to generation.
There's the
Would Hawaii be considered one of ours, like
Yeah.
American?
Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
Hawaii. I know. I heard this from one of my old coworkers used to live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I guess they had this like thing where they the Menonunis or something like that. And I guess like you would see them like with like torches and shit like at night, and you would fucking what you have to do, like if you don't do it, you'll get fucked up. And like sometimes they'll walk like through like past you.
Yeah.
And you just have to like not look at them. You have to like you have to cover your head and like get down and look at the floor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you kind of like what people usually do. They still kind of stay like flat-footed, I guess. Like
Yeah.
and then they just put their head down and their head over their head, and then they like kind of squat.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so then you have to like fucking wait it out
Until they're gone.
Yeah, I mean I could be wrong, but that's how I remember how you
You're-
told me.
Yeah.
And I guess like a lot of people like say like, oh shit, like I should know.
Like they all
jump.
know it.
Yeah,
and
they all
tell
know
you,
it,
like,
yeah.
hey, if you ever see this, do this because
Yeah, you'll fucking disappear.
you'll
and your butt
disappear and
hurts.
you'll end up in a concentration camp somewhere.
Yeah. Dude, but yeah, that's the only one that I know. Like, I mean, I could be wrong because I think I'm like spicing it up because that's
Yeah.
how I remember it. You know, like I want to remember it that way. But it's
Yeah.
like, cool.
There was a superstition here that was not too long. It was in Yosemite, actually.
Oh shit.
The Indians, Native Americans have a lot of crazy ass stories.
I
They're
bet
they're
they
the
do.
ones with the superstitions.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're the ones.
They're more
with that shit.
spiritual. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to spirituality.
Damn, dude, we're gonna go on this road.
Yeah,
don't
dude,
go there, dude.
We're gonna go down that road without Lewis. again?
We're gonna piss off a few people here. They're gonna start trying to school
A
us.
few
and-
souls.
Huh?
Yeah, turning
A
hookers,
couple
turning,
energies.
turning hookers into doctors and shit.
Whoa, calm
Create
down.
miracles, make miracles in this bitch.
Talking about Lewis, dude. He's not here.
Lewis, he's what is he doing?
Who knows? But it doesn't matter.
Dang,
Anyways, what were we talking about?
we're talking about superstitions.
Yeah, superstitions.
Well, yeah, and how every culture has like their own thing.
Yeah.
And for us, obviously, we hear all the fucking Mexican one, chupacabra.
Shit, that one was the most recent one
That
too.
one was. That
was
one
it was
tripped me
born
out.
in the 90s, right?
Yeah, I remember.
The chupacabra.
Tripped out on that when I was a kid.
Dude, that scared us all the way up here, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
dude.
what the fuck?
it wasn't even happening here.
It wasn't even happening here.
At one
in-
point, they said that it was sighted here in California,
Yeah, they
Arizona type shit.
Yeah, they said across that Rio Grande.
and I was like,
shit.
what the fuck, fucking Caracayote and came over here.
No, but I remember there was a video. There is a video of some cop in Texas. He had a dashboard cam, and he recorded some really weird dog-looking thing. Well, it looked like
Oh,
a
yeah.
dog.
Like like a big old snout face,
Yeah,
right?
and big
Yeah.
hind legs. And he was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
And there's a video of it. You could find this on YouTube.
Search for that
And-
shit right now.
Yeah, and it's crazy as fuck because he doesn't know what that is, and he was like, it looked like the chupacabra.
So I mean, what would you do? Like if you run into something that you cannot explain, what is your first reaction? Like what would you think is your first reaction?
I know how that is for me, at least, because of that UFO that I told you.
Oh,
that
when
I
you
saw with Lewis.
Oh,
My
dude.
reaction was, I had none, because we're hardly ever in a situation where we're looking at something that we cannot recognize, and we have no idea what it is, and we can't even begin to think what it might be, because we have no idea what it is.
That shit was like super close to you, right?
Yeah, and I was staring at it, and my mind was blank because I had never seen anything this way. So I was just like, what the hell is this? That's all I kept wondering. Like, my mind was trying to figure out, like, in a logical way, like an explanation for what this was, and I
Yeah.
couldn't come up with one. And I was
Shit.
just like, what the fuck? The only thing I remember Lewis saying, because he was right next to me, was, huh, it's a UFO. That's all he said. And you know that motherfucker runs his mouth a lot when it comes to shit, you know, like...
Yeah.
Get your shit straight.
And for
your
him
facts
to...
straight.
Yeah, for him to not say anything besides just, huh, says a lot. You know?
Yeah.
That's a million words
He
for
didn't
Lewis.
he didn't put up a struggle.
He didn't put up a struggle whatsoever with this one. Because we didn't know what the hell we were looking at.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I wish I would see a UFO at least
Well,
once.
so I mean, I've seen UFOs, and like
Uh-huh.
I'd stay out there and like, oh shit, you know, like
I've only seen
yeah.
ghosts and shit.
yeah, even with my brother,
Like, up close?
Like, no, I've never. I mean,
Just the lights?
like I know it's a UFO.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no other explanation to it.
Yeah.
And like my brother, like me and my brother used to always like get flashlights and like try to like send signals.
F-U-C.
Shit, autocorrected the duck.
But yeah, so like I don't know, like UFOs, like for me, it's like, yeah, I'm scared of them, but sometimes I will kind of like stay out there and try to like explain it to myself, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's fine, but I think it's because that's from afar,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Yeah.
Because I remember when I ran into the ghost,
It was
when
different.
I saw the old lady, and I was just like,
He freaked the fuck out.
yeah, I was like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah.
I was done. I was like, I'm not going back into the house
Yeah.
because that one's haunted too.
You're like, fuck.
I'm
I'm
not
staying out here.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, we're walking
I'm
home.
chilling.
Like we're walking home, dude. And I ended up walking home. I'm like fucking 16, walking around at like 2, 3 in the morning.
You're like, fuck, I feel safe out here for once.
Yeah,
You went outside, dude?
it's not too bad though. Orange is. See, this is why I like this place, dude. It's not like
Yeah,
it's
you
not-
could actually walk out here. You could
can.
walk outside without,
Hassles and shit.
I feel like it's not too bougie, you know, like.
it's not. It's like a middle ground.
Yeah,
you know?
the crime rate's not too bad, but it's not like
It's funny because the crime rate is always like in a specific area. As long as you stay away from these areas, you'll be fine.
yeah,
It's like like Mufasa said, dude. You must never go there.
yeah.
Never go there.
He
That's
said
what-
everything the light touches, and what it doesn't touch, don't go there.
Don't.
And it's usually like playing like mariachi music, all the dark.
You see, that's another thing though. You never feel threatened if you're walking by like a bunch of paisas and beaners and shit. Like
Unless
you're
you're
just
a
like
woman.
you're just
I'm
unless
so-
you're a woman.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm afraid to like catch like a fucking beer can or like some beer bottle in the head, but
just go after you for no reason.
yeah, no, like just someone like throwing it around.
Sounds like
Like,
jackals and shit.
Yeah.
Just like we're talking about jackals.
Oh, just they're so excited they just fucking throw a bottle and shit and it might hit you.
It's better than a chair.
Fuck. No,
yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Like
It's not
vice
UFO
versa.
close.
You know, like I mean, obviously, if I saw a ghost from far away, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, it's far away, fuck it.
But it's
You're
if it's up
tripping out
close.
on it.
Yeah, but if I saw a UFO up close, I don't know what I would do.
Nah, dude.
Honestly, like
You'd freak out, man.
It's funny because it's like you don't have a reaction. I didn't have a reaction. It's not like my first thought was like, oh shit, let me bust out the phone. Even though we didn't have good camera phones back then because this was a long time ago.
what was it, your Helio?
Yeah, I had the Helio, but my first thought wasn't like I'm about to bust out my phone and start recording this
How
shit.
many megapixels did it have?
Dude, it was a whopping 2.3.
That was the shit at the time.
Dang.
Fuck what you know.
I think I had 20 megabytes of memory. What's up?
Megabytes?
Yeah.
Getting hard.
I don't know how we did it back then, dude.
I don't know how we did it either, but we got along just fine.
I guess.
I mean,
There was more interaction. Like in person, I mean.
Oh yeah, you couldn't be creeping up on people online. You had to do it in person.
Mm-hmm. Just like our ancestors.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude, I'll talk about the ancestors.
Our ancestors?
Dude, they're dead. Leave him alone.
Whoa.
Trump doesn't want him here.
He doesn't want him
He
here.
wants the graves gone too.
Oh, did you see the snap that I sent?
No, what happened?
Did you see it?
No.
These two chicks, they went to this restaurant. I already forgot what it's called, but it's in Huntington Beach. And it's some restaurant out there. It's a bar and grill. And they go there all the time. It's not the first time they go. And I guess this time they went and they ordered some drinks. And the waiter asked them that he needed to see proof of residency in order
Oh,
to...
yeah.
Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
here.
yeah. I remember. Yeah,
that's what the waiter told them.
Shit.
And at first, they didn't take it as offense right away. They were confused. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, our IDs? That's what you mean, right? Like, you need to see our IDs to see if we're of legal drinking age. But no, he wanted to see that they were legal residents in order
this country.
of this country, or else he would not,
Or get out.
take their order.
No fucking
Yeah,
way.
serious shit. That happened, and it's on the news. It was on the news. I was reading about it in the morning, and so what they did was right away they called upper management. Like, no, I want to talk to your manager, and
hell
told
yeah.
them what happened. They got fired on the spot.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
they got fired. Not just that waiter. I think a couple more. They all got fired.
For
doing that.
Damn, that's pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, did you ever feel like we got over racism?
No, I feel like
No, it was just there, but subtle.
now we're pushing it even more.
It's coming back into light.
Yeah, like, see, this is what I remember. Like in elementary school and all this, I remember there was always racism. There was always racism since I can remember, all the time. I don't know if you remember this, Paul, but I remember it. Like how we would separate ourselves from the white kids, and we would always have these like competitions where it was the white people versus the Mexicans. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember
Yeah,
that,
I
right?
remember that
And
shit.
this was in elementary school, dude, and we already knew that there was a division. Like,
Yeah.
they were white people, we were Mexicans, and we were not supposed to get along for some reason.
For some reason.
For some reason.
That was really weird.
Yeah, and it was always weird like that with the white people, but then not all of them were like that, just some of them.
Yeah, just some.
Some of them. But I do remember that we were more open, I guess, with being racist, and it helped to not make like a tense moment, because we would be openly, I guess, racist, we would call it at this point, with each other, like roasting on each other for being Mexican, being black, white, or Asian. But it was okay, because that's how we would get along, and it would kind of de-escalate any situation. Because they'd be like, you fucking Mexican, this, and that, no, you fucking black. And then, but that's how we would get along, and that's how we would keep it cool. I remember it that way, because I don't know if you remember it that way.
No, yeah.
I remember it that way. Like, you fucking Mexican, this and that.
But
and then we would laugh.
You had grew up here, though, right?
Yeah.
You had went to school here?
Yeah.
See, I went to school in Santa Ana. I feel like
Ew.
yeah, dude. I remember this kid. I had one of my good friends. His name was Philip.
Was he black?
No, he was Asian.
Yeah, we had Asian homies, black homies, white homies,
Yeah.
and we would roast on each other based off of that. Like, you fucking Chino, this, and that. But we were cool, and he would be like, you fucking Mexicans, or,
Yeah, but that's not necessarily like racist, you
right?
know?
But I feel like being able to do that made us be able to be homies, because we weren't worried about saying something wrong and it might offend them, or they might take offense. Now you got to be careful with everything you say. You're like walking on glass with everything, because everybody gets offended over everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people are a lot more bitching and complaining about like who said what, who said like,
Yeah.
and it's fucking bullshit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get the fuck over it. Like, most of the time, dude, like these people bitching about like stuff like that, I feel like it's bad. Like, you shouldn't be so closed, like to so many things that's going on. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I like to face the facts, like just.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way like I was brought up though. Like, I was brought up with like that tough love,
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's late.
Oh, yeah?
Was it late? It's early for me. It's still early for me, dude.
Yeah, dude. You're just getting started at work.
Just getting started.
No, actually, I'd be having lunch right now, I think.
No, you always fucking say that.
What?
It's because
Oh
I'd-
yeah,
I'd
you're
be
always-
having lunch right
I'd be
now.
having lunch. It's
You'd
like
be-
5 a.m. Oh, I'd be having lunch right now.
Yeah, I'd be having lunch.
Like, damn, how many lunches do you take?
We're recently.
He's just eating bread all day.
I'm getting fatter.
Crazy.
I got overbread, dude.
Dude, actually, you got over bread?
Kind of, yeah. I really did.
Why? Too much Texas toast.
Too much fucking like carbs and yeast, and I see it being made, and it sickens.
It should that happens like with like Carl Jr. Like people who work
Dude,
fast food.
I used to work at Sears. Like it was. You remember there's a Carl's at the mall, the Orange Mall. There used to be a Carl's there.
Yeah.
I used to work at Sears, so like when I started getting money, I would always go there for lunch because it was my favorite place.
It was like right there too.
Yeah,
All you had to
right
do was
there.
take like 3 steps and you're there.
yeah, pretty much. And I had that for shit for like, I had it a bunch of times. Eventually, I got over the fucking.
You got tired of Carl's Jr.?
I got over it, dude. It was like, this is nasty.
Oh fuck! I felt that way about Jack in the Box.
And then that's when they opened Chipotle later.
oh shit!
And then
dude.
they opened Chipotle, and I was like, what's this?
You're like Chipotle. What is this?
Chipotles. And then I went there, and that's where I started taking my shit's over there now.
Oh fuck! They had all that fiber.
That salsa, dude. It burned.
It burned, but like a good burn.
Burned them bum. Yeah. Bummed and burned.
Dude, they have chorizo now at Chipotle.
Do they?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
they
good.
have chorizo.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah,
What are we doing here?
dude, everything's like super. Like I don't know.
Have you noticed that now? Everybody's jumping in on all like the Mexican type food and snacks and like antojitos as we like to call them.
And deportation.
Yeah,
You notice
Really?
that? Yeah, you don't notice that shit? I feel like I know, like the whole Cheeto thing, adding Cheetos and everything and all
Oh,
this
yeah,
shit.
yeah, Cheetos.
It's like, white people didn't do that shit. Asians don't do that shit. We're the ones that would add all this stupid ass shit to Cheetos.
Yeah.
you know?
Valentina.
Yeah,
like
all
that
this
girl.
stuff. And limon. They start adding all this shit.
We can finally call it out officially when we start seeing them fucking rolling up tortillas with just sal in it.
Damn.
Dude,
With
yeah.
salt in the single
Poor-
tortilla and
poor
roll that
status.
shit. Exactly.
I mean,
That
'cause-
stuff used to be so good, dude.
Especially when you had a caldo right there too.
Damn.
Caldo de res.
A soup.
Yeah.
Don't
dude.
start. Don't
Yeah,
start.
That's when that shit gets dank.
We just got back from TGI Fridays.
I know.
I'm hungry again.
You're hungry again?
Dude, I wouldn't mind some refried beans right now with some tortillas and some cheese.
En la torta.
And a
why?
torta.
We're doing a Spanglish thing right now.
Fuck it, dude. It's
You guys don't
America,
understand
dude.
what we're saying.
Yeah, we're free here for as long as they keep us here, dude.
As long as you
Dude.
keep paying your taxes.
But we're here to make it great again.
Dang, I'm down, dude.
We're gonna make it great again
Exactly.
by getting rid of all the illegal immigrants
And the
That-
Muslims, them Jews,
and
them
Jews,
Chanks,
or maybe not the Jews, but
them mollywops.
Get-
Mollywops.
I mean,
Get them out of here.
they don't really mention black people anymore because where are you gonna send them? They claim Africa all the time, but they don't send them over.
But nobody wants them back.
Hey, you know what you didn't explain actually? Right now that I was just thinking about it. You said there was one in Yosemite.
Oh yeah, you said
Oh,
the Indians have
Yeah, dude.
superstitions.
They have a superstition of like these things called walkers or some shit. They're basically
Are they
all
trees?
it is like the bottom half of your body, like right here, this part
Yeah.
right here. That's all it is legs, and they're like these. I guess they've seen them before back in the day with Native Americans, and then they finally caught footage of it like in 2015 of like 2 of them
What?
on a camera.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, it is.
No way.
Yeah, and they were spotted in Yosemite, which was a trip because we just got back from Yosemite.
We probably saw them.
Either we got back from it or we were about to go, but it happened the same year.
So
I
we
think.
dodged the juju.
we yeah, we
Dude, we love that. Dude, bad juju is the thing that's gonna be on this
Yeah.
on this podcast a
Yeah,
lot.
the juju.
fucking hell.
You can feel bad juju.
Bad juju.
Hashtag
Get bad
Trump.
juju.
Hashtag Trump.
Hashtag God Emperor Trump.
Damn.
So what do you guys think? You guys should wrap this one up?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
that's as far as we can go when it
I
comes
already
to the ghost stories.
I already
and
scared
all
myself. I
that.
don't even want to sleep yet.
I don't think I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
sleep tonight. I'm
That was
just
a
gonna.
good practice run.
It
Yeah.
was. It was really
Can
good.
I? Oh no, wait. I was gonna say, can I sleep over? But this place is like ground zero.
Ground
Better get the
zero.
fuck out of here. You got a chupacabras out there and the Llorona in here.
You probably have a
Oh,
Ouija
dude, I'm
board
still
on your
tripping
bed.
out on that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's how this whole thing got started.
Yeah, dude. Let's go back to that.
We heard a ghost.
Dude, I wish I hit record immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you guys are gonna think we're lying.
Dude.
But
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
we were
That was
trying to
some
record
weird
it.
shit, dude.
At first, we were trying to figure out if it was our equipment, but it wasn't our equipment.
Yeah, I was like, dude, is it the equipment? Then I took off my headphones and I actually heard it. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, what the
so we're like,
fuck?
what the hell?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking wild.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
And you live here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I have my defense mechanism. Don't
His
worry. I
defense
just go to
mechanism, he
sleep.
knocks out in 5 seconds.
Anytime like I feel any type of like stress or like
You're gonna wake up
fear, I'm gonna wake up kilt. Dude.
And when Sam wakes up in the morning, looks in the mirror, he has his white hair.
Fuck.
It's like, what the
I
fuck
got
happened
scared.
last night?
I got scared in my sleep.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right.
All right, bye.